First tonight, the trial of a Gardner man accused of murder continued today.
Dylan Ketchum is charged with the January 2020 murder of 22-year-old Jordan Johnson and the attempted murder and elevated aggravated assault of Caleb Trudeau. As the trial resumed, several witnesses took the stand, including Ketchum's sister, Elena Ketchum, and Maine State Police officials. Maine State Police Detective Mark Ferreira recalled seeing Ketchum at Nielsen's Sporting Goods prior to the night of the alleged crimes, where the owner of the store, Gary Hamilton, noted that his behavior seemed strange. Detective Ferreira says he saw Ketchum wearing lime green headphones, which were later found near the crime scene.
A gentleman had walked through the front door. Mr. Hamilton had indicated that this gentleman had come in the night before, was acting odd or strange. I observed the gentleman, white male, with lime green headphones.
Ketchum's former girlfriend, Katie Haskell, also took the stand and stated that Ketchum had showed her a gun in his backpack when they were together and told her that he stole it from his sister. The trial will continue tomorrow in Kennebec County Superior Court.
Justin Boucher appeared in Kennebec County Superior Court for his first hearing Tuesday morning. Boucher faces 2 charges, including aggravated assault and violation of conditions of release. He faces up to 10 years in jail. He's accused of stabbing an unidentified male 6 times in downtown Winslow on January 18th along LaSalle Street. The judge in the case denied a request for a no-contact order between the victim and Boucher today.
Based on the lack of information about the other requested no-contact individuals, I'm not going to impose no contact at this time.
Boucher's bail was set at $5,000 cash with numerous conditions. He's expected to appear in court next on June 1st.
An Oakland man charged with 2 counts of kidnapping had his initial court appearance today. Brian Charette is also charged with eluding an officer after allegedly leading police on a chase through Waterville following the alleged kidnapping. The judge presiding over the hearing said that Charette had violated his bail conditions in the past and raised the cash bail amount from $5,000 to $10,000.
$5,000 cash bail requirement is low in my consideration with all of these new felony allegations that are pending, in addition to the prior existing case, as well as Mr. Charette's criminal history.
Charette entered a not guilty plea for the charges and is currently being held at the Kennebec County Jail.
In other news tonight, scientists, legislators, and leaders in the labor industry came together Tuesday at the State House in Augusta to introduce a bill that aims to address climate change by harnessing offshore wind energy. A.J. Douglas was there to learn how the legislation could affect ratepayers.
A newly introduced bill to create an offshore wind industry along the Gulf of Maine. If passed, it is expected to slow the rate of rising water temperatures in the Gulf of Maine.
An industry that will strengthen Maine's economy, provide good-paying jobs for Maine people, and continue our progress in addressing climate change.
The project would feature a floating mill turbine resembling a windmill, which is mounted on a floating structure, allowing the turbines to generate electricity.
There'll be some rate funding of these projects, and there has been all along. The long-term goal is to get to a point where rates will stabilize.
Lawrence says the project would be financed by private investors in collaboration with the University of Maine. However, costs and logistics are dependent on the size of leased turbines and ratepayers, per the Maine Public Utilities Commission.
We're going to keep using energy and going places and making things. And as an engineer, I want all of that to be possible, and I don't want to hurt the environment to do it.
UMaine project leader and student Alyssa McGlynn says projects like this are promoting other young people to move to Maine.
The excitement building for engineering careers in renewable energy in my age group is massive.
According to the president of Maine State Building and Trades Council, the Clean Energy Project looks to promote diversity and inclusion by offering unique apprenticeship programs to overlooked communities. In Augusta, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Meanwhile, Tuesday, Senate Republicans discussed plans to introduce a series of bills aimed at reducing energy costs. The primary objective is to restructure net energy billing, which is a program that allows Maine utility customers to offset their electricity bills using energy from small renewable generators. Some Republican senators blame net energy billing for rising electric bills, claiming that some consumers are paying for solar devices but not reaping the benefits.
Yeah, I think the only recommendations that we would be supportive of are ones that actually address lowering costs.
Other bills aim to leverage different forms of renewable energy, including using grant funding to install appliances using alternative fuel and reform the Public Utilities Commission for more transparency during bidding processes.
Legal experts say the state of Maine is facing a crisis that could destroy confidence in Maine's judicial system. Devin Dagnall has more.
The state of Maine judicial system is searching for a solution to the shortage of lawyers willing to take on public defender cases. Recently, the state began its first public defender program, but it only employs 5 lawyers for the entirety of Maine, meaning the state is still heavily reliant on private attorneys being willing to take on cases.
Right now we're at a crisis with lack of defenders to represent people that cannot pay for a lawyer on their own.
Up until recently, the state of Maine's public defenders were all private attorneys hired on a case-by-case basis. However, the number of lawyers willing to do that has been shrinking in past years. Senator Lisa Keim of Dixfield believes the decline of willing attorneys is due to the state not offering competitive wages. She says private attorneys in the state are paid $200 to $250 an hour, as opposed to the state's wage of just $80 an hour.
And given also the backlog in the courts, the complication that creates, this fee, this amount is nowhere near enough, and we're losing them.
According to Penobscot County's district attorney, Christopher Almy, the reason fewer and fewer lawyers are willing to help the state goes beyond just the pay.
The reason they're diminishing is because the pay is not that great, but also I think that the organization that is in charge of the lawyers and what they do has started to put some significant restrictions on how they practice law and how they handle these cases.
According to Almy, the lack of public defenders has brought Maine's court system to a near halt.
Some lawyers have in fact filed motions for speedy trial and asked the judges to rule that because you didn't bring this case to court soon enough, it should be dismissed.
Almy says he's concerned as to what may happen if a solution is not found soon and individuals are released because of Maine's slowed court system.
If we have people being let out over and over and over again because they don't have a lawyer or because we can't get their case processed, those people that are let out in that manner realize that, hey, what have I got to lose? I'm not going to go to court anytime soon. It erodes confidence in the public process.
In Bangor, Devin Dagnall for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, there's been a lot of cleanup in the last 24 hours.
Yes.
After yesterday's snowstorm. We got a lot of snow, but it sounds like another system is potentially on its way.
System or two, but let's deal with the present, shall we, and take a first look at our forecast.
All right, Beth and Peter, thank you. Zelke Treacer has been providing top-notch arborist services to the greater Bangor region. Our reputation for quality and commitment to customer satisfaction speaks for itself. See for yourself and give us a call today. All right, so for us, look at it already again. I know it's happening. This is a winter storm warning in effect beginning late tomorrow night, and also a winter storm watch and a winter weather advisory. Bottom line, tomorrow night we have more precipitation on the way, likely starting as snow, changing over to rain on Thursday. That rain and snow could be locally heavy, especially Thursday morning. Out there now, lots of cloud cover, a couple flurries around, not a big deal at all. The bigger deal is over here to the west of us. That is our next system. The moisture is there. A system over here will combine to bring us more wintry weather tomorrow night into the day on Thursday, and the snowfall could be locally heavy once again, especially kind of north and west of the Bangor area, coastal down east areas. lots of rain with this system coming in. It'll also be kind of windy out there, too, out of the east right now and southeast. As change out of the west tomorrow, we could see wind gusts near 30 miles per hour late tomorrow night. So our forecast, though, for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies with low temperatures in the teens. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
So definitely some more to come there.
Yep, I guess we're in the calm between the storms now.
Boy. Sounds like fun. It's a storm sandwich. Alrighty, well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, we'll have some advice from local professionals on how you can fight the winter blues.
And what you can expect as the annual Pine Tree Camp Egg Ride is just around the corner. We'll have a preview of those stories and much more after this.
Comfort Shoes and More will make winter easier. Next Grip men's and ladies' boots feature cutting-edge technology to make walkways a breeze. Corkers are made with interchangeable soles to conquer the roughest winter conditions. Navitec with the flip it and clip it spikes make you confident no matter what the conditions are. Bruce McDonald's trained podorthist will make sure the fit is perfect for you. See why thousands of people have trusted Comfort Shoes and More for all of their footwear. Take the drive today to Comfort Shoes and More in Newport.
Mad Cat & Company in the North Brewer Shopping Plaza invites you to host your next event with us. We are much more than just a bar. Our event room is designed to host any type of event, formal or casual. Family gatherings, birthday parties, corporate parties, club meetings, fundraisers, or weddings and receptions. We've got you covered. Our open floor plan can adequately seat 100 or more people, and we can assist you with food, drinks, and entertainment as well. Call or visit our website today.
Create the perfect spaces in your home for 2023 at the Furniture Gallery. Entertain in style this year with a new dining set. Have room for everyone on movie nights with a big sectional with extra seating. Feel more rested with a new mattress from Serta, Restonic, or Nectar from the Furniture Gallery. Kick back and save an extra 10% on our entire recliner selection and save up to 70% off clearance items. Support our main family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, Newport, and North Windham.
Making the time to be together. Supporting local business. Starting a college savings plan.
Expanding our brewery.
Buying our first home. Giving back any way we can.
With big offerings and local bank support, we can help in more ways that really matter.
Bath remodeling was revolutionized in this garage in 1984 when three brothers created the iconic bath fitter tub-over-tub process. A breakthrough then, the industry standard now for beautiful baths without the mess, stress, or high cost. A better way from bath fitter means precise measurement, the highest quality acrylic, perfect preparation, and watertight installation backed by a lifetime warranty. Bath fitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. For those of us out there that are really feeling cabin fever this time of year, having a pile of snow added to the mix can lead to more anxiety and depression. Dr. David Prescott over at Northern Light Acadia Hospital says that seasonal depression is real. It happens this time of year during the darker days, but there are things you can do to combat the issue.
Active coping with depression, anxiety, and any mental health problem is always better than kind of passively waiting for it to go away. So the first thing, the fact that you're thinking of doing something is good and is probably going to be helpful.
A few things Dr. Prescott recommends. Try to find some normalcy in your day and keep your spaces well lit. It could be as easy as adding a light to your office space. Exercise certainly helps. Even if you can't get outside to more actively exercise, find a new way to get your reps or some movement in. Interacting with friends and making social connections is also a good thing. A positive dialogue with loved ones or even a therapist can improve your outlook. And don't bury your depression with alcohol or negative thoughts.
Some good advice there. Meanwhile, the price of a stamp has gone up. The cost of forever stamps increased from 60 cents to 63 cents as of this past Sunday. According to the U.S. Postal Service, postcard rates are also on the rise, increasing from 45 cents to 48 cents per postcard. Customers who purchased forever stamps prior to Sunday should note that those stamps are still valid and can be used without adding additional postage.
Well, the annual Pine Tree Camp Egg Ride is just around the corner, but this year there will be a few changes. The charity Egg Ride is part of the Dysart's Snowmobile Ride-In. This annual event has been taking to the trails since 1974, with some local celebrities loading up with eggs in their suits, raising money for the camp. This year, though, there will be a change.
Because of egg prices and egg shortages this year, we really had to make the tough call to find something else. We have always used eggs past their expiration date so that we're not wasting food product, but those are even incredibly slim pickings this year.
Well, so the plan now is to fill plastic Easter eggs with Jell-O. According to organizers, still a fun and crazy way to ride down the trails. And this year, they are bringing back the live auction with some great prizes to be won. Every dollar raised goes to the camp's open door policy for a barrier-free camp for Maine children and adults with disabilities.
I like the creativity that they had in making that adjustment. You know, obviously the cost of eggs is an issue right now, and interesting to hear that they use, like, you know, past expired or rotting eggs in the past. I'm sure that smelled really good.
I bet that was quite fragrant at the end of the ride.
Yeah, so maybe, you know, a little less smelly this year, and, you know, if you drip it in Jell-O.
Smell like cherry Jell-O.
Yeah, you can, you know, have a little snack along the trail. Like, sounds good. All right.
Sounds interesting. Okay.
Well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. The cheese-making business is going great for Pineland Farms as they reflect on the last year.
And in sports, Maine hockey coming off a tough sweep against BU, now getting ready for a showdown against Providence. We'll have that story right after the break.
If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, a Medicare Advantage plan from Anthem Maine Health can come with all the benefits you want and zero compromises. Just go to anthemmainehealth.com/answers or call 855-753-3928 for a one-on-one Medicare plan review. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing coverage, along with transportation, a free gym membership, and $0 copay for prescriptions, all for zero extra cost. Plus, you could be eligible for extra benefits to help you save even more. We have plans with up to $2,500 a year to help you pay for over-the-counter health items, groceries, and living expenses like cell phone, electric, or water bills, all on a single prepaid MasterCard you can use at thousands of locations nationwide. Call Anthem Maine Health at 855-753-3928 or visit anthemmainehealth.com/answers and get a Medicare Advantage plan with zero compromises for you and your wallet.
Your favorite restaurants for half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Go to foxbangor.com, click on half off dining, and start saving now.
Kwang Lee Chinese Restaurant in Pittsfield has a wide selection of tasty dishes, including poo-poo for two with rice, General Tao chicken, sesame chicken, beef teriyaki, and more. They are just minutes from Interstate 95 Pittsfield exit.
Great restaurants from all over Eastern Maine at half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Maine's #1 Kia dealer, Van Sickle Kia, has you covered. Front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, hybrid, or fully electric. Brand new 2023 Kia Sportage, Sorento, Soul, Forte, and more. Check out the all-new 2023 Kia Niro Hybrid with 54 mpg highway, or the affordable Sporty Forte with 41 mpg highway. Plus, get Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, the best in the business.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
Max True Value Hardware in Unity is the best option year-round for all of your home improvement projects. Backed by one of the leading paint manufacturers in the United States, Max will color match or custom mix any color for you. We care about your pets too, carrying all of the essential pet products in our store. During those cold winters, we take the extra step to help with wood pellets ready to load on site. We also fill all size propane cylinders year-round. Max True Value Hardware. We take pride in serving our community. Let us know how we can help you today.
Put a little more cash in your bank. Save money with half-off deals at foxbangor.com.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We will kick things off with the big news of the day. Down in Foxborough, the Patriots have officially announced an offensive coordinator, and it's a familiar face, too. Welcome back, Bill O'Brien. He first joined New England in 2007, where his career began, before taking the role as offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach in 2009. He served in that role until 2011, and in their little experiment in 2022, past season, not naming an offensive coordinator, the Patriots' red zone efficiency was 32nd in the league. They were 27th on third downs, and they only scored 31 offensive touchdowns. So, not a successful experiment, maybe? O'Brien has a big task ahead of him, and after agreeing to the deal on Tuesday, or he has a big task ahead of them after agreeing to the deal on Tuesday, but it's certainly some good news for Patriot fans. All right, let's hit the ice now. Maine hockey coming off of a tough series against Boston University, dropping both games in Boston on Friday and Saturday. Friday's game was a tough one, a 5-1 loss. Coach Barr put it simply, saying, quote, "We got beat." Saturday was a different story, though. After falling behind 4-0 in the first period, the Black Bears fired back. They scored 3 at the end of the period, and then they tied the game at 5 before eventually falling 9-6. High-scoring hockey game. Talking to the team, we asked if it was kind of a burn-the-tapes kind of weekend, or if it was something they want to carry with them and learn from. Here's their response.
We can pretend it didn't happen and move on, but it did happen, you know, and I think at the beginning of this year, we figured there would be times like this, and we haven't been beaten like that. Even in some of the games we've lost, you know, it hasn't felt like it felt that weekend. So whatever the reasons for it may be, we address it and hopefully get better.
You got to do a little bit of both. You know, I think you need to learn from the mistakes that are fixable, but some things you just can't fix. They're a great team, and especially their skill. You know, we knew coming there that they're going to be very good.
All right, as for this upcoming weekend, the Black Bears don't really get a break. As is Hockey East play, they're hosting another one of the nation's best, welcoming the 16th-ranked Providence College Friars into the Alphon, another team that Maine needs to play their best hockey against if they want a chance to come out on top.
They're just very hard, heavy, well-coached team. You know, their details are great. You know, similar to Lowell, they don't beat themselves, and they have, you know, a real talented lineup. So for us, can we match their work ethic, and can we play as detailed as they do?
All right, moving on now, let's hit the mat, where one local wrestler just reached a huge career milestone, becoming the third member of his squad to do so. In Skowhegan, senior wrestling captain Michael Welch just reached the 100-win milestone this past weekend in a Saturday meet against Belfast. The 170-pounder becomes the 19th wrestler in Skowhegan history to achieve the feat. And as for what got him there, Welch says it all comes down to his support system and the people around him every day.
I've been through the program, same coaches and same coaching style since I was in Pee-wees, and they're really great practice partners. Everybody else is really great. Working with different techniques and styles is great to learn every other aspect of the sport.
All right, as we mentioned, Welch isn't the only Riverhawk to reach the centennial mark on the mat. Aiden Clark passed that milestone last season, and he's closing in on 150. Kobe Butters, too, is nearly at 100 wins himself, and those two are defending state champs for Skowhegan, and they and Welch believe the team as a whole can be pretty successful at the state tournament this time around, too.
I put in a lot of work in the off-season, put in a lot of time by myself. Back-to-back state champ would mean a lot.
It would be cool for us to do it again and maybe add Mike and a couple other kids. That'd be really cool.
All right, so the time we have for sports. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
Hey, Tyler, thank you. Your full weather is brought to you by the Blue Alpaca Ranch and Store. Visit our ranch and meet the alpacas or shop in our store in downtown Belfast. All right, so let's start here again. This is our next system across parts of Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Texas. That is a lot of moisture, and that is moving our way for later tomorrow night and throughout the day on Thursday. It's going to be a warmer system, though, meaning we also have some rain coming on Thursday as well. But the advisories are posted, and here is a winter storm warning again for tomorrow night into Thursday for snow changing over to rain. In fact, high temperatures Thursday will likely make it into the 40s throughout the afternoon. All right, so going forward, though, after we did this yesterday, right? So many places saw over 18 inches of snow just yesterday. We get a break in the action today, then tomorrow night, more snow comes in, ending as some rain showers on Thursday. Out there now, lots of cloud cover. There's a couple flurries in the air, not really a big deal. The bigger deal, of course, over here to the west of us, that moisture there with the energy across the Great Lakes will combine to bring our next system to the region beginning tomorrow night. And it's going to be one of those once again, locally heavy snowfall, intense snowfall rates. We could see 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates late tomorrow night. So the Thursday morning commute's going to be a thing around here once again with lots of snowfall in the area. All right, let's walk you through it. So tonight, no problems at all. Lots of clear skies or partly cloudy skies. Increasing clouds tomorrow. And I'm going to stop this tomorrow evening. Here's 11:30 tomorrow night. The snow just getting going. Notice the darker blues. That's heavy to moderate snow. And notice right along the coastal areas, this one is going to be rainfall. This is going to be a noticeably warmer system getting in here, especially on Thursday. And as this pushes through, that heavy snow and rain will change over to all rain on Thursday. And that rain could be locally heavy on top of our heavy snowpack, which could give us some localized flooding on Thursday before the whole thing gets out of here on Thursday night. So the snowfall looks something like this. It could be a quick, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inch snowfall for us later tomorrow night in the early parts of Thursday before changing over to rain, and mostly rain right along coastal areas tomorrow night into Thursday as well. But overall, this is going to be one of those, once again, it's going to definitely slow us down on Thursday. Okay, the wind will be an issue, not tonight, not so much tomorrow, but tomorrow evening, we could see wind gusts near 30 miles per hour once again, and that's going to be a problem, of course. So what to expect going forward? Another winter storm. Here we go again. Snow and wind this time, especially Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Wind gusts near 30 miles per hour. Change over to rain is likely on Thursday with that localized flooding in there as well. Temperatures, of course, critical. Highs back in the 30s today. It'll be sharply colder across our region for tomorrow. So our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures kind of all over the place, from single digits to low teens with that northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, lots of clouds around or increasing clouds all day. High temperatures noticeably colder tomorrow, near 23. Whatever is slushy is going to freeze tomorrow with a calm wind all through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows the story, right? So tomorrow night, snow, heavy at times, changing to rain on Thursday, quiet Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with temperatures hanging out in the 30s over the weekend. Beth and Peter?
Sounds like it's going to be pretty messy.
Yes, indeed. So we will keep our eye on that for sure.
Absolutely.
And there is still more to come after the break.
BuyAToyota.com is Toyota's official website for deals with the most comprehensive selection of Toyota offers available. You'll see every official Toyota deal out there, including offers not seen on TV. Plus, you can search inventory and get a free independent trade-in value. Right now, you could save with 3.99% financing on an all-wheel drive RAV4. And every RAV4 comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and more. BuyAToyota.com when you officially want the best deal. Toyota, let's go places.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA Insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
It's time to start planning that new home or garage you've been thinking about. Hammond Lumber Company is here to help, offering complete building packages with everything you need. With several options on their website and thousands of unique plans in their in-house drawing catalog, Hammond will help you make your dreams a reality. Choose your materials from Hammond's extensive showroom displays, and Hammond will deliver your order from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Start planning your new home or garage at Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
paying tribute to the victims of the mass shooting during a Lunar Year celebration. Plus, tracking the extreme weather, the winter storms threatening millions in the Northeast. More Americans turn to the #1 program on television, World News Tonight with David Muir.
Finally tonight, it was a great year of cheese making for Pineland Farms in Bangor. The company produced over 1 million pounds of cheese in 2022. Mark Whitney, who's president of Pineland Farms, says it takes 10 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. So last year, the company used 10 million pounds of milk from farms in Penobscot and Aroostook counties to successfully produce more than 1 million pounds of cheese. We will have more on Pineland Farms products and all that's happening at its Bangor facility next week on ABC7. But what an impressive feat to make that much cheese. And great to see they're supporting their local dairies, too, in the process.
Yeah, there's definitely a ripple effect there, and great to see a Maine business doing well, for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, that is going to do it for us, folks, from everyone here at ABC7. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.